Okay, so part 2. Okay, Khanh, you can try again. Tell me again about an old person that you've met.
Uh, uh, my when talking about an interesting old person that I met, I definitely think about my grandmother. Um, my grandmother is presently 70 years old. I have met her when I was just born. Um, my grandmother teaches me a lot of uh, uh, crucial lesson in life. Uh, she she always uh, helps me when I can't be able to do my
No,
homework.
not can't be, when I'm not able. Not can't be able, when I'm not able.
Yeah, I can't do do my homework because she was a very excellent and a very excellent teacher. Um, uh, Moreover, she uh, teaches me how to cook, how to clean the house, and so on. Um, Sometimes before going to bed, my grandmother often often uh, told me about her life, and give me some experience to do uh, to do some hard things, such as you should keep smile when even when even when you have a trouble. Uh, so fun. Last but not least, I believe that my grandmother is the most interesting old person in my family.
Okay, so you need to have a somewhat of an introduction. An old person possesses a lot of good qualities like wisdom and patience and many more. Um, they can also share a lot of stories and experiences with us. Then you can say, the person I want to talk uh, to you about is my grandmother. Um, I have known her since birth. Since birth. Um, Now you can say, you can talk about which person, what you did. Okay. So now you can say, we look up to her for guidance and support. We would approach her for financial and emotional support. Um, so let me do this. So you can say here, guidance and support, financial, no, uh, financial and emotional support. You can also say lead a healthy and peaceful life. So she can teach you about that. She supported me in my studies or at school. She teaches me how to be humble. She is mentally strong. She motivates me. She protects me. And you can say what you do with her. So, for example, you can name activities. You read books together. You go for long walks in the park. I respect her for various reasons, mainly because of her self-confidence. No matter how hard life was, she never gave up. So here you can say this part. This part. It can be, I respect her for various reasons, mainly because of her self-confidence. No matter how hard life was, she never gave up. She stood up for herself and her close ones. She always, she is a bold, independent woman. She is responsible for the whole family. Family. Okay, so it's something like this that you can say. Okay, Toan, tell me about the interesting person you have met.
The person I want to talk about is my grandfather. I have known his since birth. He is 70 years old. When I was just born, my grandfather teach me a lot of lessons in my life. He easily protects me. And he usually play badminton and go for long walks in the park with me. I respect his for various reasons, mainly because of his self-confidence. No matter how hard life was, he never gave an independent man, and he is responsible for the whole family.
Okay, what do you do with your grandfather? What activities do you do together?
I usually play badminton and go for long walks in the park with my grandfather.
Oh, and what do you talk about? What do you talk about with your grandfather?
Mm,
What do you talk about? What stories do you talk about? Do you know?
no.
You don't know. Okay. Khan, what do you talk about with your grandmother?
Uh, uh, I often talk to my grandmother about like my test score, my like the serious things that happened uh, in in the in my class. In like my grandmother uh, always tell me some experience in her life for me.
Okay. Right. So one more time, Khan, tell me about an old person you have met, an interesting old person.
Uh, an old person possesses a lot of good qualities like wisdom and patience and many more. They can also share a lot of stories and experience with us. The person I want to talk to you about is my grandmother. I have known her since birth. Um, my grandmother uh, is a very strong and humble person. She always respects other people, and she could she could play sport with me. Um, uh, she uh, she oh, she often protects me when uh, when when I like I I am when I am being like bullied by my father. Uh, she uh, she always supports and guidance me. Like tell me some experience some experience in her life and to protect us. I mean, some tips to do when I have trouble.
Okay.
sh- uh, uh, she she always live a peaceful life. Uh, uh, she uh, and she always tell jokes when our family our family have meals, and we all laugh a lot. Uh, I uh, I respect her for various reasons. Uh, mainly because of her self-confidence. No matter how hard life was, she never gave up. She stood up for herself and her close ones. She is a bold, independent woman. She is responsible for the whole family.
Okay. All right, sweeties, we're going to stop here. We're going to practice part 2 next time again, okay? I'll see you next time, boys. Bye, everyone.